Woo-wee! How excited am I right now? I've been wanting to start this for about 3 weeks now. I've been talking and jibber jabbing about starting it for like 3 weeks now. And I haven't because, you know, I cut my thumb up and then had a bunch of work things to do. Thumb's getting way better here. Yes, sir. Thumb's getting better. I can move it. I can grab stuff. So what I've done right now is I've just brought it in, jacked it up, got my camera stuff out of my truck from the pit bike party I went to the other day. Absolute blast. I've got her all jacked up. Put the bike stand on the tongue, motorcycle jack in the back. My goal for today is to get this axle out and the fenders off of it and see how tall this is gonna make me. I beat on it since day one, so this stuff's kind of dirty. I'm gonna clean it all up and see about fitting it in here. I think I'm just gonna make me a cross member up here, run the control arms back, mount pads on the axle, and mount some pads off this cross member right here to take the coil. The shocks, man, them shocks are really long, but I can compress them some. But I'm hoping I can get the shocks in there, but it should lift this trailer quite a bit. It should set up as high as the back of a JK Rubicon. So I'm thinking like a 35, maybe a 37 if I can find some cheap enough to go on here. They ain't gotta be a mud tire or anything, it's just getting pulled. And I'd like something that's not gonna throw just huge clumps of mud or dirt or rocks. I may get like an all-terrain type tire, but it's probably gonna come down to whatever I can find and afford. So yeah, this is the suspension off my Rubicon. More than likely, I'm gonna do a 3-link. I'm gonna use these two for the lower since they're the longest, and then throw this one up somewhere on top for a 3-link bracket. I don't think this axle would ever pivot like that, but if you run into something, it very well could. I'm gonna permanently connect the coil springs top and bottom. That way, that'll kind of help. Probably some kind of like clamp system just to clamp the coils to the top of the trailer and the bottom, or a bolt and a plate, something to keep them there. That way the axle can't really come out from underneath it. And also, I don't know, I'm just throwing out ideas here. I don't know if it's going to even work, but I'm going to take the wheels and tires off this thing, drop the axle down, get the leaf springs out, and just see where these coil springs put me as far as ride height. And I don't really want to cut them, but if that's an option, I might cut them, because when you cut them, they're just going to get so wide out here. And they have a little bit of spring to them. I believe once we get I hope it's enough spring rate. I don't weigh that much. The trailer weighs a little bit more, and we're going to be putting stuff in it and on top of it and building a box on it and all that jazz. So hopefully it'll be a perfect amount of weight for these springs. If not, I'll just have to take those coils out and find something different. But I think the links and track bar and all that stuff will work out for me. Alright, so I got the axle out. Battery on the camera's about to die. I'm gonna charge the battery. I'm gonna swap the battery real fast, and then I'm gonna bust these leaf springs off. And I went and dug through my metal pile over here, and I found a bunch of steel that I can use on this project. Probably not gonna have to buy much of anything at all for this. Probably have this done and rigged up in no time here. I'm gonna also get the welder over here, get all my grinding stuff together, my cutting stuff together, start cutting and tacking some stuff, check all the trailer lights. I think the gate's gonna stay for now. I really think I wanna cut it down though. All right, boys and girls, so here we are. I forgot that I've got AC in the garage, so shut the doors. The light's a little bad right now, but I got the coils in there. They're just sitting there. As you can see, I got a little redneck plate in there holding it down. I'll make a little better plate than that. The top one, I got a legit plate holding that in, just a bolt to the frame to hold it there. I don't think it's going to need much to hold the coils in place. Once I get these control arms and track bar in, that's going to keep it, any movement we have that way. As far as spring rate, I was really scared about these springs, but if you see, this thing is just bouncy. If you stand on it, it sinks with you on there. I think as we start going adding weight to this thing and throw the shocks on it, that's going to be a game changer as far as stability. Not shaking your stuff up, not beating the trailer up, not making a ton of noise. I think it's just going to be a plush, soft ride. These are the tires that I had on it. Little bitty baby things, and then you can see I got the 311050s on it. And then for the track bar, I have a TJ track bar bracket. I'm going to weld that to the axle, and that'll fit in there. That actually fits in there perfect. And then I'll weld a bracket up here to the frame side somewhere up here. And it collapse them all the way down and measure them and see where halfway is. Alright, you see what I got done here. This is basically how it's going to be. I've got a track bar bracket here that I'm going to throw behind this mount right here, kind of weld to him. And then the track bar is going to go in that, like so, and then back up to the frame over there. That's going to be super mint. That'll keep it side to side. It's probably going to go right there actually. And then my shocks, I'm probably just going to do these at a 45 right here like that. And then that's it. These But the only other thing I adjusted is these control arm brackets up here. I want to beef this up a little bit. I'm probably going to run, like I said, I'm going to run 2 kickers here to kind of brace those. So if I hit a rock or something, it won't rip the axle out of it. But it's there. I'm not real sure about ride height. My Jeep battery's dead, so I'm about to go out there and try to get it jump started and get it around here and get my Jeep started, get it around here, and hook this thing. See, it's kind of bouncy. Shocks will definitely get rid of that, but I don't think it's too stiff. I don't really, and it's super tall. All right, after a long debacle, trying to get a battery for my Jeep, got the Jeep battery in, got it started. Sorry it's dark outside. I'll come back out here tomorrow when it's light and go around this a little bit more, but I pulled it around the yard over some bumps. It didn't fall apart. It needs shocks. Like I said, some gussets done to it, but. Alright. Sorry for being Mr. Squinty-eyed right now, but I can't find my sunglasses, and I usually wear sunglasses in the sun. So that's what you do with sunglasses. Can't find them right now. Next morning, see the trailer in the daylight. Like I said, I still got some gusseting to do on the suspension and finish welding and whatnot, but here it is. There is, you see, I did track bar, the coils. I just have those. I'm gonna make some better coil pads for this thing. I was just basically mocking it up, seeing if this is even gonna work or the height and all that. But yeah, I'm gonna make some better coil pads for the bottoms. I just got the stock U-bolts in there right now holding the coil down. It works. I've also got to get some more bolts. As you can see, this bolt over here is way too long, but none of it's tightened up. But like I said, I got a little bit more welding to do on it and some gusseting, and it'll be good. That's the end of this video. This is episode 1 of this trailer. My first day. It actually took me about 5 hours to just get all this mocked up. I've been thinking about it for a while and getting ideas in my head. But yeah, it was definitely a cheap, lot cheaper than timber and actual setup. Like I said, I had a lot of these brackets sitting around, so I'm not in it very much money, which makes me happy, and I can put money toward other things. So if you like this video, give me a like. If you're interested in following my social media, all my social media is Low Range Lee. That's Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube. What else do I have? I got a Facebook, a TikTok, all that's Low Range Lee. So if you're interested in seeing stuff that I don't put on here, I do a lot of other stuff that I don't ever put on here, especially my Instagram, my TikTok. Go follow me on there. But until next time, I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.